Continuing with the tour, so this is where you find the fireplace. So you can find the small remote control here at the same place than the TV remote control. This is pretty nice to use when it's a little bit chilly outside during the night, but you don't want to use the furnace or the heat pump. So you can just turn it on here and just put at low heat or high heat if you want. This will be enough heat just to warm up the space for, let's say, 15, 12 Celsius degrees, which is like 60 in the 50s, 60s Fahrenheit. So this is a good way to warm up the place without using the furnace or the heat pump. Same thing with the other television. I recommend to open it here using the button, because if you use it with the remote, it will open the other television, so you can watch Netflix, Disney Plus, Amazon, or whatever other streaming that you want to use. And here on top, this is where you have an important compartment for the main control. So this is where you can connect to the control the generator, either on manual mode to start it here from those buttons, or to put it in auto gen mode. So this is super important if you want to boondock. I do not recommend to boondock. This RV is not made for that. But if you need to do it, then put the generator on auto mode so that you can start when the electricity goes a little bit lower. So this is the main control where you can see your propane. So you can see that it's full. The battery is full, the fresh water. So I will leave around 10 gallons, just like it is right now, of fresh water for your rental period. Then you can see the black tank. I need to to empty it. The gray tank 1, and then in the back there's the gray tank 2 and the black tank 2. You can control them here from this button. So now it's on top, it's the black tank, and then the gray tank. The black tank number 1 and number 2 will always show roughly 10 gallons here, 1/3, because it cannot be empty. So it needs to be a minimum of 5 gallons inside of them. They cannot be empty. Then this is where you can control the LP gas. So this is the propane gas. So you may want to use it if you are plugged in at 30 amp electricity. This is the electric water heater. So if you're plugged into a 50 amp, then you can use the electric water heater. During the time that you drive, you can turn on the water pump. So this way it will be to use the fresh water tank water. So it will pump the water inside of the RV to use the bathroom, the sinks, and all the water. It's also need to be always on if you need absolutely to boondock. You can also start the generator from here. So 2 places that you can start a generator, and there's another place in front. And here are the buttons to open the slide out or close them here. There's a complete section about that, so I recommend being very careful when it's time to open the slide 1 and 2. On the right side here, you have a bit of cup of wines if you want to have fun with your guest and your partner. Thank you.